Alright, so now we're going to do these 3 papers. So we're going to start with the letters first. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your name and the date. So always put your name first. Then you're going to put the date. So it's August 24, 2020. So what we're going to do is you're going to write down the lowercase letters 3 times and the uppercase letters 3 times also on these papers, and then there's more letters here. And as you write them, I want you to do the sounds for each letter. So we're going to start, and the uppercase, remember uppercase letters are only for the beginning of a sentence and for people's names. So we're going to start with the I. So you're going to start up here, and you're going to do just a short line like that from the dotted line to the bottom line, and then the dot goes right on top. The dot does not go all the way up here. It goes right there. So in the middle of the dotted line and the top line. And the sound for that is I. Now we're going to do ah, the A. So you're going to do a circle like that, and then there's a small line like that. And remember, they're lowercase letters, so you're not going to go all the way up here. Now we're going to do O, the letter O. The sound for it is ah. So we're going to do a small circle like this. So I, A, ah. Repeat after me. I, A, ah. And this is just a circle, and it goes from the dotted line to the bottom line. So you want to stay in that area. Okay, now we're going to do this C. K, K. That is the sound. So you're going to do half a circle to the left like this. So it's not a full circle, but it's going to the left like that. Now we're going to do the letter G. And the sound for that is G. G. And I want you to do it as you write it. So it's a circle, like if you're doing an O, and then it has a hook that goes all the way down, so under the bottom line. Okay, now let's do the capital I. So for the capital I, you're gonna start up here, and you're gonna do a long line all the way down, and then you're gonna do 2 lines, one on top like this, and then a bottom one like that. And that is I. So make sure you say the sound. Now for the capital A, you're gonna start up here. You're gonna go down like this, off to the left, diagonally, and then diagonal to the right. And then there's a short line right here that connects the two. And this line is right at the dotted line. So that's A. Now, ah, letter O, the sound is ah. It's a big circle. So it's a circle that goes from the top line all the way to the bottom line. So start at the dot, and then you're going to go all around like this. Make sure you stay in between these 2 lines. Now the capital C, K, K. You're going to start at the dot. You're going to go like this. So it's half of a circle to the left, but it starts from the top line all the way to the bottom line. So you're using the whole thing. So it looks very similar to the small one, to the lowercase one, but this uses the entire space, and this one goes from the dotted line to the bottom. This one goes from the top line to the bottom line. Now G, G, G. You start at the dot right here. So you're gonna do it, it kind of looks like a C because you're doing half a circle to the left again. But then when you come right here, you're gonna do a line right at the dotted line. So it kind of looks like a C, but then you go up, and then you go to the left right at the dotted line. Alright, we have 4 more letters, and keep in mind you're going to do this 2 more times, so you're going to have 3 letters for each letter. So now we're going to do P. So the sound for that is P. P. So you're going to start right here at the dot. So start at the dotted line. You're going to go down past the last line, and then it's going to be a circle like that. So see, it looks kind of like a circle, but it stops right here and here. So that's the lowercase p. Now the lowercase t, the sound for it is t, t. You're going to start up right here. So you're going to start in between, in the middle of the dotted line and the top line. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom line, and then right at the dotted line, you're going to do a short little line like that. So that's T, T. Make sure you're saying the sound as you're writing them. Now we have D. The sound for that is D, D. So you're gonna start at the dot. You're gonna do a circle like this. So it kind of looks like an O, because you're going in between. It's gonna be in the middle of the bottom line and the dotted line, and then you're gonna do a long line all the way down like that. So a circle like that, kind of like the lowercase o, and then you're going to do a long line from the top line all the way to the bottom. And then the last one, the N, the sound for it is N, N. So, ready? You're going to start right here. You're going to do a short line all the way. So you start at the dotted line, do a short line all the way down to the bottom line, and then you're going to go like this. So you kind of do like a little arc, but just to the right like that. And that's N. Now we're going to go back to P, so uppercase P. So you're going to start at the top line. You're going to do a long line all the way to the bottom, and then you're going to go back here and you're going to do half a circle to the right like that. Then T, you're going to start at the dot here, so at the top line, do a long line all the way to the bottom, and then you're going to do a shorter line at the very top line like that. D, you're going to start up here at the top, go all the way down, long line down, and then you're going to do half a circle to the right like this. And then N, you're going to start up here, go all the way down, so from top to bottom, then go back up here. You're going to do one diagonal to the right, and then from here you go all the way up like that. So remember, capital letters are from the top line to the bottom line, and then most of the lowercase letters start at the very at the dotted line to the bottom line, but some of them do go lower than that, like the P, and we had another one over here, the G. So these, the lowercase letters look smaller. So this one and this one is the same letter, but this one is lowercase, this one's uppercase. Alright, so like I said, you're gonna do each letter, you're gonna write it down 3 times for all of the letters, both lowercase and uppercase, not just lowercase. Now we're gonna do this page. So this one, once again, start with your name, and then you're gonna do the date, and make sure you write August. Don't write just the numbers. You have to write August 24, 2020. Okay, so first we're gonna read these letters. This is pen. P, A, N. Dot, D, A, T. Dad, D, A, D. Dog, D, A, G. Pin, P, E, N. Nap, N, A, P. So I did both sounds and the entire word. So when you read it, use the sounds first, and then read the entire word. So what is this picture? This is a dog. This one's pointing at him, so that's the dad. So all of these words are going to be up here. This one is a nap because he's taking a nap. This one's a dot. That's just a black dot. This one is a pan that you use in the kitchen. And then this one is a pen. So for each one here in the middle of the two lines, so there's two lines here. So in between the two lines for each picture, you're going to choose the right one, the one that goes with it, and you're going to write it down. So you're going to write, they each only have 3 letters. I just told you the answer. So dog, dad, nap, dot, pan, and pin. So I'm going to give you an example. So for example, dog. So you're going to write dog in between the lines. So we're going to start with the D. So remember, D is a full circle from the dotted line to the bottom line. And then there's a long line like that from the top line to the bottom line. Then the O, and you can look at it right here. The O is a full small circle from the dotted line to the bottom line. And then the G, first you do a full circle from the dotted line to the bottom line, just like you did with the O. And then you go here and you do a hook all the way down under the bottom line. So you're going to do that for every picture.